In this demonstration I'm going to show how to run the full release installer and how to register the program. So I'm going to double click on the installer and I'm going to select next, and if I have any virus protection I'll make sure it's turned off. Select next. I'm going to read and agree to the license agreement. Select next. I'm going to use the default path for the installation. I'm going to use the default name for the start menu folder. Select next. Just to verify, select install. Now the program's installed. If this is the first time you're running the installer, you won't have a license file yet, so you have to request a license file. It's a two-step process where you run the license file registration program and then you receive a file back, which is the license file that you would then put in the same folder as the Relay Ladder Logic program. So we're going to launch the registration program. This is the registration program, and you would enter your name and your email address and send it to sales@hmisys.com. And there are three ways you can do it. You can copy the data to the clipboard, and here's the data that goes onto the clipboard. It's just the name, the email address, and then the key code. And then you could send it, creating an email and sending it to sales. Or you could save it to a file and then send the attachment as an email to sales@hmisys.com. Or you could select the email button, which would launch your default email program and populate the fields with the same data that was on the clipboard. So we'll say that that's already done, and then the email address you submit, you'll receive a key file, and the key file will look something like this. And when you receive that key file, you would need to put it in the same directory as the Relay Ladder Logic program. And in this case we use the default directory. So here's the Relay Ladder Logic program, and you would put this file in here, and when you launched the Relay Ladder Logic program, the first thing it asks for is where's the project, and the project is a directory and the files inside of the directory. So in this case we're just going to create a new directory and call it proj_1, and that will be our first project directory. We select OK, and here is the Relay Ladder Logic program running, and it has your license information and your email address in it. So now the program is licensed to run, and it doesn't have any limits on the number of connections or how long it runs or any other limits. We'll cover these other menu items and how to configure them and what they mean in subsequent videos.